Look at them ducks. What's up, guys? Oh, it's like, oh, wait a second, not there. Are they used to people coming up and feeding them? Is that what they're doing?
Maybe.
Are those chickens, Mackie? Are those chickens? I can't believe how many of them there are.
Yeah, so many. Like there's like more in the
Yeah, I know. Alright, we went down the road to a Love's, filled up the truck with some fuel, gonna get a shower, walk the doggies. Lita cleaned up the truck a little bit. A little hard with 3 dogs in the truck and a big old air conditioner, huh?
Yeah.
Still no luck on a load. Not sure what's gonna happen. It's not looking good. I know I say this a lot, but it's usually while we're at home. Ohio usually treats us pretty good, but I have no idea what's going on with the load boards. They are absolutely trash. Absolutely trash. Emailed on one load going over to Indianapolis. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Lita sleepy? No. All right, let's go get a shower. We're next in line.
Driving through the night, trying to keep my eyes open. The generator's busted and the AC's broken. Talking to the Lord, hope He helps us get there safe. And we made it to the show, now we're singing to the crowd. We're playing encore and they're screaming real loud. Try to get home early, but I know that ain't the case. Yeah, it's another hotel room. My dues, I'm eating up the road. I'm coming home, baby, leave the porch light on. Breakfast in the morning from 7 to 9, but we just can't seem to wake up in time. Grab a cup of coffee and we're off to hit the road. No time to kill, we got one more show and it's a shitty door deal. Breaking my back just to make a couple more. Yeah, it's another hotel room, sleeping on the floor. I'm hurting in the morning from the night before. Pay my dues, I'm eating up the road. I'm coming home, baby, leave the porch light on. Hotel room, sleeping on the floor. I'm hurting in the morning from the night before. Pay my dues, I'm eating, love the road. I'm coming home, baby, leave the porch light on. Yeah, it's another hotel room, sleeping on the floor. My dues, I'm eating, love the road. I'm coming home, baby, leave the porch light on.
Alright. Good afternoonish. So we ended up stopping north of Cincinnati last night at a rest area. And today's Saturday. We've moved down to Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. This is a brand new truck stop. Probably been here a few hours already, honestly. Lita's been doing some laundry. I've just been in there trying to keep the dogs company. Let's see what this crazy mess looks like from the outside. It's so freaking hot out here. I think the truck said it was over 100 degrees. They just said it's really nice in here. They got like a buffet we're probably gonna try out tonight. Looks like they're selling some fireworks over there. There's not much of a grass area for the dogs. Like this looks like grass over here, but it's mostly rock. So it's not great for Cassie's feet, which is kind of a bummer. Not sure what she's selling over there. So we'll get this unloaded Monday morning. A buddy of mine, Jeff, who's a broker, a long time ago, I stayed the weekend with him. He's a subscriber. That's how we met. Stayed with him at his house. He's a broker now. And he's got a small overdimensional load going to Savannah that we're probably going to grab. And I'm going to try to grab something else along with it. They're some tank heads, 10 by 10 tank heads. I think they're like 3,000 pounds. We'll throw them up on the top deck and we'll try to fill the rest of the deck and go home and try to make some money. Try to get that air conditioner fixed. I called Fleet Pride in Valdosta. They claim they can work on the APU, but man, it's so hard to trust shops. I don't want to take it somewhere that's just gonna throw parts at it and try to fix it. Like I can do that myself at home and save the labor cost. Like I need to know, they have a dog park over here. I need to know that you guys know what you're doing before I actually turn you loose on it, because I don't need to rack up a bill and then get out on the road and realize that what you guys have done is just completely jack things up. Anyways, I gotta go take a leak. I'm gonna come in here. Maybe I'll film a little bit in here and show you guys what this looks like. But Lita said it's got like a for real deal buffet, like a salad bar, all that mess. Like I said, Lita's washing all of my covers, all of my pillowcases. I think this should be like the last wash that we should have to worry about as far as Cassie. Like, man, her feet are looking great. She's pretty much done scabbing. Like, she's doing fantastic. She's walking better. She's doing so much better. It's really pretty around here. Man, it's so freaking hot. I was just explaining everything, how you're washing blankets and stuff like that. And this will probably be like our last like wash that we'll have to do like every other day, because Cassie's doing so much better.
Yeah. Blankets won't get it.
Yeah. So.
There's a bunch of stuff on them.
Yeah.
And they smell.
Yeah. All right. Little game room. That's the door we came in over there. Bathrooms and showers. Here's the laundry room. Looks like it's $3 to wash, $3 to dry.
Yeah.
All right, Lita went in and got some food from this gas station / truck stop. From their buffet. From the buffet. Is that mine?
Yeah.
Okay. What is that? Salisbury steak,
Salisbury steak,
mashed potatoes, corn, macaroni and cheese. Okay, that's mine. What'd you get, babies? Probably got you lobster, didn't you? Nope, that's Daddy's food. You guys leave that alone.
Leave it.
Oh, rice and is that pork?
Chicken and
Indian
pork.
food. Curry? Nice.
You can have some.
What is it, $13.50 a piece?
Yeah.
$13.50?
He charged me $20 for this.
Oh, only $20 for two?
Yeah, he charged me $20.
Oh, nice. Because you're pretty. Yeah. Why are you the way you are? Huh?
You're okay, Papa. Please eat your food.
New sponsor opportunities for the tower and some more signage that we can put on the tower.
All right, so apologize if it's loud, but this truck is running, my truck is running. I was told to try to clean this condenser, so I've done a few things. I went to Walmart. Walmart didn't have the cleaner, so all I did was get some of this some type of degreaser stuff. And then I got a blowgun for my air hose. I've taken and cut a little bit bigger of a hole up there. I cut this much off the top because I figured it might be blocking some of the air. What I've done is I've got my truck running. I put the air blowgun on there, and I went through there and I blew out as much dirt and dust as I possibly could. And now I've sprayed it down with that some type of gunk stuff. And then I started blowing that stuff out. And the amount of stuff coming out of this thing is pretty wild. You'll be able to see it on the back wall. Look at that. All that stuff coming out back there. So now what I'm gonna do is I bought a, this is what I use to clean it. Multi-surface cleaner degreaser. And then here's the air gun. I'm gonna spray it down with water real good. We'll spray it out with the air hose one more time, and then I'll probably do this one more time because the amount of like big chunks of stuff, I don't even know what that would be in there. It's just pretty wild. My fear right now is I tried to add some Freon to this, and as I was adding the Freon, I didn't realize the compressor wasn't running. And then once the compressor kicked in, now the gauge on that's showing that I added too much. So I'm gonna get this cleaned up, and then we're gonna try to kick this thing on. Man, if this fixes it, that would be great. I honestly didn't think there would be that much stuff getting into it, but I mean, I guess this is maybe every time I wash the truck thing, I might need to just spray some stuff through that to keep that clean. I have no idea about air conditioners. Air conditioners are like transmissions to me. I have no freaking clue. So anyways, let me spray this thing down. We're gonna blow out with the air gun. I'm gonna spray with that gunk stuff again, wash it down again, and then we'll go inside and see what happens. Something tells me, I'm hoping this fixes it, but I don't know. Oh, I'll have to bring the laptop out and plug it into the APU, and then I'll have to reset the codes, and then we'll have to try it, because right now we've got a triangle on it, and I think the triangle prevents the compressor from even kicking on. So I'll do that, and then we'll turn this thing on and see what happens. I thought this thing blew through this, but it sucks through. So I was looking at the front of this thinking it's perfectly clean. I can no longer get to the back because I put the tarp tray on here. So, I mean, look at that stuff just coming out of there. So that whole back of that thing could be completely clogged like your dryer vent, and I would have no idea. All right, so we came in here and we turned it on, and it immediately gives us the triangle. So it's not like a line is freezing or anything, but it's immediately giving us the triangle. Like I said, I think I put too much Freon in here, but that's the same error that we were getting before I put it in. Of course, I mean, I could have fixed one problem and made one problem worse. Get her, Max. Get her. What did she do?
Max, you guys calm down.
Yo, how would you like to win that car? That was awesome. I would absolutely like to win that car. Dude, wheels up like that, it's just, I'll do that all day long.
No, Cassie.
I don't care what it is. Who else is giving me a car that we were, yeah.
Cassie, it's sleepy time.
Is that on already?
Get her, Mac.
Yeah.
Get her, Mackie. Why are you scared? You've been begging for her to play with you.
It's sleepy time, Cassie.
All right, good morning. It is Monday morning. Woke up at 6 o'clock. Getting ready to pull out. This is a decent truck stop to stop. Decent truck stop to stop at. But it's not great for dogs. like, their grass isn't really grass. It's a whole bunch of rocks with weeds growing out of it. So we went ahead and told my buddy Jeff we'll do that over-dimensional load. So we're going to drop this. I'm trying to put on some other loads with it because it's just some 10 by 10 tank heads that are like 3,000 pounds. So there's some other loads going that way that'll just sweeten the deal. Oh, I was thinking about this last night, Babs. And I want to ask you guys this. What I'm thinking about doing is the day after I post a video, like in the mornings like this right here when we're talking, I'm going to let Lita go through and read comments and answer any questions people had. Because I just don't have time to like go through and answer the questions or anything. Because what a lot of you guys don't realize is like, I'm getting comments from the video that I just posted, and I'm getting comments from the 400 other videos that I have uploaded. So a lot of times, like, I'll be reading through comments, answering comments or whatever, liking comments, but like there may be 3 comments from this video, and then there may be a comment from the first video we put out, and then because we have so many videos out right now, I still get comments from all those videos, and that all shows up in my list. So what do you think of that, Babs? What do you guys think of that? Let me know what you guys would think about that down below. So obviously what would have to happen is you guys would have to subscribe and then hit the bell notification so you guys know when I uploaded, so you guys could watch and then ask any questions, because I'm not gonna like keep reading comments on that video throughout the week, you know what I mean? So if you guys got questions or comments or anything, get in there. Dang, trucks drove through that. So if I post the video at like 9 o'clock at night, what you're gonna have to do is call into work the next day and tell them you're gonna be late. Kick the wife out of the bed and start watching the video. That's what I would do. Unless she watches it with you. In that case, keep her in the bed. But if she doesn't watch, kick her out.
Turn right at the stop sign.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah, I don't know. Comment down below. Let me know if that's something you guys would want. I mean, that would kind of be like doing a live. I don't know. Something like that, huh? Oh, last night was kind of miserable. The batteries weren't lasting very long last night. Like, I think I started the truck at 11 and let it idle till 12, and then I shut it off. And then everything shut off again at 1 o'clock. Which is weird, because sometimes it lasts forever, sometimes it doesn't. And then after 12, I had to restart the truck again at like 2 and ran it till 3, shut it off. Can't remember if I had to get up and do it again or not. But usually only have to do it once or twice. I feel like I had to do it a whole bunch last
Turn
night.
left on Barker Lane, Collins Bluegrass Parkway West.
Come on, baby. Let's go, turd. All right, anyways, we're gonna shoot over here and get this thing unloaded. And then we gotta shoot back to Cincinnati. It's right outside Cincinnati where we gotta pick up these tank heads. And then the other one I'm looking at is a mini excavator in Lebanon, Ohio. So hopefully we can put a bunch of stuff together, go home making money, get this thing to a Thermo King shop. You know, I called Fleet Pride in Valdosta, and they said that they could work on this thing for me, but they have yet to impress me, and I don't want to take it somewhere that doesn't know what they're doing. So I don't know. I got to get something figured out there. I don't know, man. This is too much. All right, we'll see you there. All right, just got unloaded just in time because it just started to rain. We got it. The Raycon said to be here at 9. Ain't nobody got time for that. We've got loads to pick up, and it's gonna rain. So it's like, shoot. It shows that they're open at 8 o'clock. We'll show up. If somebody's here, they're here. We end up getting here at like 7:30. So last night when I checked it on Google, it said an hour. I guess maybe there was an accident or something. So I get here at 7:30, and then the gates open, and there's some people here. I had Lee to check the weather. The weather said that it was gonna rain. So I was like, you know what? Let me get this off, because if I have to stand in this basket and unload this, if it's like lightning and raining, I'm getting it off now. So that's what we did. And then, let's see, this next load is picking up, let's see, it is picking up at, okay, so it does say Cincinnati. Hello? Yes, ma'am. How you doing, Tracy? Good. Yeah, so it's your Lebanon, Ohio to Brunswick, Georgia. Right. Right. Okay. Yeah, we can do that for you. Yep, we do. Oh, yeah. Yes, ma'am. Okay. My name's Robert. I'm the driver as well. We have a 50-foot step deck with ramps. $45,000. We are a semi-truck. I know our MC pulls up South Georgia Hot Shop, but we no longer do that. No, there's no money in that crap. Right. Yeah, well, what's crazy is when I started out and I was doing hot shot, I was doing the non-CDL hot shot. So I could only do 9,000 pounds on my setup. And then I quickly learned, I'm like, this is for the birds. So I went and got my CDL and bought a semi-truck, and it used to be better, but not so much. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if he just wants to maybe like drive, it's having to sleep in your pickup truck is another big issue, you know? Whatever you wear that night is what you're going to bed in. Well, there's not enough money to get a hotel, you know, with these rates, So we are unloaded sitting in Kentucky somewhere. Let me see where I'm at. Bardstown, Kentucky. And yours is in Lebanon, Ohio. Let me see how far I am away. I've got another load. No, I'm only 2.5 hours. You think so? Oh, I see. I gotcha. I'm picking that up in Cincinnati. And I'm going to come get yours first. It's going to Garden City, Georgia, which is right there. Yep. That's 10 foot, and it's only 3,000 pounds. It is. Yeah, it's a lift on, lift off. Let me see. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it on my top deck. Yeah, the other one, not yours. As soon as I can. As soon as I can get them on and drive down there. I think it's about 700 miles. So today's Monday. So the latest Wednesday morning. Alright, so we should have that other partial that I was looking at. The only thing that worries me is she's like, let me call and make sure it's ready. It's like, I mean, it should be ready. You guys have it posted on the load board. Why are you posting something that you don't know if it's ready or not? So, I don't know. She was asking some, oh, where are you picking up at? What is it? How heavy is it? How big is it? I mean, I guess she was worried that our name is South Georgia Hot Shot. But I'm like, we are a semi-truck. She's like, how much weight can you do? I'm like, 45,000. I'm like, we can do it, trust me. Are you able to operate this machinery? Yes. So you've ran excavators before? Yes, ma'am. I load these things all the time. So we just have to wait on these people to get here to write us a check, because this load here was a COD load. This place is its own broker. So they don't go through a broker. They're their own broker, and they deal with all this equipment themselves, which is great. I wish more places would do that. That way you don't have to deal with a broker that's like this load here. Now the broker has to go talk to the customer to make sure the piece of equipment's ready. What are their business hours? Like all that mess. So I'd rather companies like this just start their own brokerage and cut the broker out. This was a good paying load too. This was, let's see if I took a screenshot of it. This was $5.73 a mile. So if we can cut the brokers out and people just broker their own loads and pay a little bit more, I'm down with it. Anyways, we'll wait on somebody to get here to write us a check, and then we've got to head to Lebanon. The first one's in Lebanon, and then we shoot down to Cincinnati and get our over-dimensional load. Lido pulled out all of our over-dimensional flags and banners and stuff. We have to pick up 3 more flags on the sticks because some of our sticks are broken. Because they've been sitting in the toolbox forever. I mean, honestly, the banners are like dirty and like they haven't been used in a minute. So that one's going to we've got one going to Garden City, Georgia, and then the Lebanon one is going to Brunswick, Georgia. So Brunswick, Georgia to Garden City, Georgia. They're like right there next to each other. So Garden City, so we'll probably be dropping Garden City first. Yeah, we will be dropping Garden City first, and then we're going to shoot down to Brunswick, and then we're going to go home. Get this AC fixed, man. I mean, honestly, it's been great with this. It's been a help having this. Having to start the truck every once in a while kind of sucks. Man, that thing puts off some water. Like, we were taking little water bottles, and like it would literally fill up like a water bottle in probably 30 minutes. So we were having to swap them every 30 minutes. And then before we went to bed, that sprayer bottle that I bought at Walmart to clean the condenser, we're like, well, maybe this will last through the night. Nope. Every time I got up last night to start the truck, it was like overflowing. So I would swap that out. I probably swapped that out like 3 times last night. And then this morning I have water on my floor, and I still have like my seats wet because it was putting off so much water. So it'll be nice to get that thing out of here. I mean, we just have it like tucked away right here, and I just pick it up every night and set it on the seat. That's the towel that I had sitting on the seat. Oh, what are you doing underneath that cover? Gosh, you're so silly. Look at you. No, don't get up. All right. See you guys in a bit. All right, so we made it to Cincinnati. We lost out on that Lebanon. They canceled that load. So now we're stuck loadless. Our permit lady won't answer the phone, even though we've been talking to her the last 2 days. And we can't find another load. Looks like they're throwing this on me. Let me get out here.
99% fear the storm. 1% is the storm. Patches aren't given, they're earned one bloody stitch at a time. It's life sentence, not a hobby. The road ain't just where we ride, it's where we rule our patch. It's forever stitched to the soul. 1% rider, stealing my veins. Throttle wide open, breaking the chains. Die for my brothers, kill for the patch. Life wrote me off, I carved my path. Chrome gleams cold, fire burns deep. Sins on my skin, scars that I keep. 1% blood, never bowing down. One boot in the dirt, still on this town. Stitched in blood, oath never breaks. Brotherhood sealed in every breath we take. Outlaws ride heavy, hearts full of fire. Angels fly low, fueling desire. Mongols tear thunder, banditos stand tall. Pagans hit ruthless, Vigals won't fall. Warlocks move ghost-like, iron horsemen strike. Sons of silence roar into the night. Sadistic souls.
All right, so we got loaded up. And we went north because this is the closest rest area. We're having some trouble with our permit. So we've been talking to the permit lady that we used to use, man, a long time ago. We've been talking to her the last 2 days about getting these permits. And then Lita's been trying to fill out, you got to put like what your all the length of your between axles are and all that. She was having trouble filling out the form that she kept sending. So the last thing that we got at 9:50 this morning was she was supposed to check on it. Well, now it's 1:53. She's not answering her phone. She's not answering emails. It's like she completely ghosted us. So we pretty much gave up on that. And before her, we used to use a company called Westchester Permits. And if you guys have been watching the channel since we were in the hot shot, last time that we used them, it took them like 3 days to pull a permit. Like I was stuck somewhere for 3 days while they were trying to pull this permit. And I verbally talked about it on my channel. Well, I guess they seen that video a long time ago and have blacklisted us. They said they will not work with us. So stay away from Westchester Permit, because when they screw up, they blame you for it. So now we're trying to go through. Lita tried to do it herself. She made an account with Ohio, and for some reason it won't let her log in. So Lita ended up giving up, and I think she contacted JJ Keller to get some permits. So she's gone through that entire process. But now JJ Keller is telling us we have to wait till tomorrow because it takes Ohio a day to process permits. So now we're kind of stuck in Ohio with an overdimensional load trying to go home, which is a nightmare. There's a load picking up in Sydney going to Georgia, Sydney, Ohio down to Georgia. And I've been calling them and emailing them. And finally they got back to us and were like, yeah, this is what it is. It's a day cab semi. This is the height, the width, the weight, blah, blah, blah. Get back to us with your MC number and blah, blah, blah if you want to take this load. Call or text me or reply to this email if you have any questions. So we sent back all the information that they asked for. And that was like 2 hours ago. Oh, also, their credit is bad. So we're like, you guys don't pass credit, can you do COD? They're like, yeah, we can do COD. So now it's been like 2 hours, and like now they're not answering the phone or the emails. I mean, losing that Lebanon going down there is a real kick in the nuts, because that was going to work out perfect. We were going to go pick up that Lebanon one and then come get this one, and then on the way down we were going to drop this one and then keep going and then drop the mini excavator. I mean, they took it down off the board and everything, and like we were waiting on the Raycon. And then she calls me up. She's like, hey, we're just trying to get the serial number of the mini excavator you're supposed to be picking up. She's like, please don't give up on us. It's like, no, that ain't a problem. And then she called like 30 minutes after. She's like, I'm so sorry. They canceled that load. Man, you got to be kidding me, man. So now I'm just on the board, since we have another day, trying to find something. This will be the last overdimensional load that we do. Lita can't stand them. It's always something. We just can't do it anymore, man. Unless you have like a dedicated person, which we had a dedicated person to pull our permits. And now like they won't answer. So I don't know what the deal is. We tried to go in this rest area, and all the parking spots were full because it was lunchtime. So now we're on the outside of the rest area, pulled over to the side. So now if you have to use the bathroom, like Lita walked to the bathroom, there's probably like a mile walk back to the bathroom. I don't know. I guess I'll keep you updated if we find another load. But it looks like we're shut down for the day because we can't drive. Ohio is the most expensive state to get permits in. It starts at $100 no matter what. It's $100 in Ohio. Ohio is the absolute worst state to get a permit in.